Hello friends, Rizorty here with more of our On English Neck a Norman Yoke CK2 playthrough. In last episode, King William answered the Pope's call for crusade, and now it's time to take stock of his rewards. First, he is a Crusader, having valiantly served in the battle for Egypt, which is now held by a Roman Catholic king, King Joffre, the Holy of Egypt. Joffret? No idea how to say that. More than that, he's managed to return to the Church's embrace. Finally, after literally a decade or more, he's no longer excommunicated, so he's rightfully a Catholic once more. We lose that malice which had afflicted us for so very long. Second, his time in Egypt was profoundly profitable, as the treasury is now flush with 7,808 gold. More than enough money to go ahead and build up his holdings and continue to, unfortunately, oppress his vassals. At least those that are not personally in his debt for giving them land. The lower vassals are still somewhat displeased. There are a few cranky vassals. Many of them, though, are okay. And then perhaps the most interesting and greatest rewards are in artifacts, which include a high quality but unfortunately absolutely useless Germanic bracelet. If only we were a Germanic religion. We have a quality 5 bracelet. Second, we got an attractive axe for chopping apart heathens on our next crusade. And then finally, words I never planned to say, we now own Jesus's foreskin. Cut and placed in an alabaster box of spikenard oil on the 8th day after his birth, so it might be preserved. Thus, it is the only part of Christ remaining on earth after his ascension to heaven. Having this gives us more prestige, better fertility, and better health too. I will make no more comments on that, but remember, we got that in our pocket for all the time from now on. At the top here, I noticed we have another adventurer threat. This is the perhaps 4th one of this king's reign. This is Hugh de Normandy, the brother of the current king. He's living right now down in Jerusalem, so he's going to have a long way to go to get back to England and press his claim. That'll happen in just under a year from now. Also, I'm remembering that at the end of the last episode, we did have our Crusaders fight their battle, do their best work. Their contribution to the war was losing a battle, and now they're wandering, white flagging away. We're going to improve all of our holdings, and then we'll get our king's armies back home, because I suspect, as always, yes, we have dangerous factions who want more council power, and we just can't let that happen. We're going to spend some decent money to upgrade all of our holdings, and we could probably do that pretty consistently. We could also pay back our loan from the Jewish merchants, and we get some pretty fancy armor. As a king, we have a good axe, but we do not have any armor at all, and that seems less than ideal. After all, there's constant pressure against His Majesty. Wow, Lidford is not improved even a little bit. Let's go ahead and do the keep here first, get that bigger levy as much as we can. With over 6,000 money remaining, I'm considering building another castle in our capital, just to give us even more levy size. Be even better. Let's go ahead and repay our loan now. Finally paid off. I'm sure we'll be using it again for too long here. Got 6 prisoners also. None of whom are worth money. All of whom hate us. Many of them are prior vassals. The Count of Suffolk hates us a lot because being in prison. I can't take his land, unfortunately. Yeah, revoked his title. Isn't like that at all. He has to stay in prison until his death, I suspect. Hopefully his children see a different way. We could give money to the Knights Templar to get more piety, though. Gosh, we have over 3,000 piety and almost 10,000 prestige. This king, despite being the Black, namely a immoral person, is profoundly prestigious and also profoundly pious now. Pretty great. All right, what would it take to build a new castle here? It would take only 725 money. You know what? Let's go ahead and do it. Let's have this William become William the Builder, building more and more as we go. How much longer will we Shadow Retreat? Well, we'll see in a second. Lord in Alexandria. The victories against the infidels were hard fought, but things have finally settled down, and the titles I fought for were given to Simon de Normandy. It will surely be difficult to be part of a new kingdom, but I wish him luck in his endeavors. Okay, we sent our kinsman down to be Duke of Alexandria. Under a liege lord who did more for war score, but our kinsman now has land in Egypt. That was great. I look back one last time as my men and I leave Alexandria. I wonder what life would have been like if it had been me staying here, rather than Simon de Normandy. It's okay, we have important things to do up in England. We're not too worried about this. My character's feeling a little bit wistful right now, but not my issue. Alright, no, England's my home, or maybe in another life it could have been me. Change over to play as the Alexandrian Duke. I think we're good, thanks. England's my home. very, very much. But nice having a friend down there. I'm sure it's good for us. All right, y'all stop shadow retreating, please. There we go. All right, so the king's 2,000 men remain, and we want to send them onto boats and head back to England. Our Duke did good treatment on one of our children, no longer a sickly baby. I'm kind of curious, how many children do we have right now? How many? Wow, that's 3, 6, 7 kiddos. We still are focused on family, correct? Our focus is on, actually on business, so we can maintain our domains, I call that now. But we are in great shape on grooming that heir. Our current eldest son is 15. He's betrothed to an adult woman, and he is ready to take the throne with a 64764. That 6 and that 7 are so darn important as we get our holdings to be more and more as time goes by. Alright, reloaded into the ships. Now we sail for England once more. And up here in England, I actually have us land straight in Ireland, because I've been saying for a while that our great intention is to unify all of Great Britain. It is still what we want to do. I wonder though, how is the King of France feeling about us? We've used him quite a few times to fight off pretenders. I might have to do so again. Doesn't like as much at all because he's been called into war fairly recently. He'll get over that in 2 years' time, but in 2 years' time, the adventurer's coming yet again. So I'm going to go ahead and just give him some money. It's 300 cash, it's a big spend, but as a true Crusader king, I don't mind it so much. Alright, the push claims we have right now are on France and on part of Ireland. Alright, the one in Ireland will be pushing for a duke, and so he'll remain as my vassal if I push his claims. I think we're probably going to push that next, assuming there are no allies here. There are allies, there are counts and earls. I'm sure we can handle them, most certainly. We're going to lose Kent on this king's death, or this duke's death, rather. Who is your heir? Heir is just some kid. Is that your son, or... Yeah. Are you in a matrimonial marriage? It was a regular marriage. Why is your heir not in my vassal line, then? Your liege is... Huh. I'm not sure we're getting this warning. I think it's fine. I think it'll be fine. The game's confused. Go home, game. You're drunk. Alright, time for a fun activity, though. Let's introduce our heir to the realm. At the age of 15, it's time for him to get to know the vassals. He's a fairly decent diplomacy. I'm sure he's going to do a great job at his coming out party. Let's do it. I've invited your vassal to partake in a formal introduction of the heir, Prince William. He'll have to exchange many pleasantries and act in a very formal way. It might be tiresome for someone as young as him. However, you have full confidence. He will not disappoint you. And if he does, just you wait. We'll disinherit him for sure. Alright, he got some prestige just for showing up. Good job, kid. Good job. Why do we still have righteous imprisonments? I'm going to keep ignoring those, I think. Wait, the one of Gloucester is actually one of my members of the council. She's not that powerful. Can't imprison her because she's considering a, probably a stop plot message. Alright, young William finished education, diplomacy. He's excelled. He's a charismatic negotiator. Less martial, but he's been a very, very good king, I do believe. And what lovely hair you have, son. Is this the new style? Is this what those Zoomers are into now? Wearing their hair in braids while doing the floss? You could probably floss with that kind of hair. We'll go ahead and get the marriage finished now, so... I think I do the parent, correct, to finish out the marriage. Or we just click up here, can't we? Betrothed can marry. Yes. Alright, the queen is lined up for our heir. That's great. We have an unlanded son. Now, as a feudal lord, I believe that having an unlanded son who's an adult hits our prestige a little bit. Is that correct? Yeah, 0.8 malice monthly on prestige. We have almost 10,000. We're going to be fine. He gets to keep no land for now. We need no ambition, though. So our entire life so far trying to become secure in the bloodline. It seems good. So we now forge a new bloodline. Or see the realm prosper. Stay at peace for 5 years. That's not happening, guarantee. So we could forge a bloodline. To do that, we need to murder or execute 30 people, win foreign wars, rule peace for 30 years, or build cities, castles, and temples. You know what? Sure, let's do that. Maybe we can do the 10 castles. We've got quite a bit of money. The money to keep coming in, I bet. So Let's see how many castles we can build. Our king's only how old? Only 35. He's got time. Let's become the great castle builder of our dreams. Alright, as William introduced himself to the mayor of Southampton, he not only presented himself with grace, but also managed to impress Ethelbert by skillfully complimenting him. "Oh, Mayor, what a lovely beard you have, and gosh, despite the rattle in your lungs, I would never guess you had tuberculosis." What a nice compliment. I'm proud of him. One of our other children, namely Torf, what a great name for a kid. Torf needs a focus in life. I wish I could make him content, because I need him not to make claims on his brother's land. Make him pious, though. Maybe he'll go into the clergy. I guess I can force him to the clergy. We'll see, though. Oh, I say. A group of craftsmen have come to our court and shown off their work. They present us with fine goods, which I'm sure will be demand for in the realm. Probably the latest in fidget spinners. Noticing our interest, the craftsmen asked for some capital to start up a workshop, saying they lacked the funds to do it on their own. Clearly a sound investment. York becomes that much better. Having this much money, I'm guessing everyone in the realm knows that they can come hit up the king for big cash. Every single time we say, if you want it, we'll give it to you. I believe that my council, yes, my chancellor is still trying to make nice with our friends, the vassals. I want to continue doing that, I do believe. We want our marshal to get back on researching military technology, though, and we'll do it in our new capital, Middlesex. I want to keep that technology going. Got another poor child with no focus in life. She'll become the Queen of France someday. She wants to be an assassin. We're going to make her an assassin. Maybe we'll use that to cause problems with the French sooner or later. Speaking of problems with the French, we have another pretender attacking us now. This is the one that's coming from Jerusalem, so the King of France might come in. He dislikes us a little bit. I wonder if I ask him in a few months, once the called into war malice drops off in about a year or so, would he be more likely to join? Well, we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and accept and hope for the best. Hey, the King of France is coming. No one shall ever successfully destroy our throne, so long as the French king is consistently on our side. So, we probably don't even need to raise our vassal armies. We'll put our personal troops away, after all, and we'll leave our vassals on the sideline for now. Let's put away our boats also. All that remains our tiny little retinue, and I fill my retinue a little bit more. Haven't done much of that in a while, and yeah, we're about half size on retinue. So let's go ahead and put in some heavies and archers. That seems good, and we are actually still pretty positive on money. We'll do 2 of those for now. There's probably some horses at some point before too long also. I can't stop thinking about the prisoners in my dungeon. They're my complete mercy, etc. No. No foul impulses. I refuse to become that kind of monster in this playthrough. Some monsters will be, but not that one. Let's build another castle. We've got 2 castles going. That's great. These are retinue troops that need to join my other retinue troops. We have a spy master doing nothing. Guessing he got kicked out of Constantinople again. Maybe the rebellion ended. They were having a long-term revolt down that way. But the capital keeps moving. They're not being true Byzantines and staying in Constantinople, but we'll keep our spy there for now. At some point we'll use them for other purposes, but right now, all technology all the time. The only remaining vassal is the Duke of Flanders. I don't think I can actually call him in, because his liege lord's already in the war, but we'll try anyway. Hey, a peasant revolt also, in Bedford of all places. Peasants in Bedford have dared to rise up. Okay. I said I wasn't going to use my vassals. Hopefully I can do that. We're going to use our personal domain troops again. We'll do... unfortunately, the biggest stack is down in the south still, but get all of our troops together here in the north, I'm perhaps okay. Everyone to Oxford. Gotta put down those peasants. Peasants are how well armed. They're mostly light infantry. They have no heavies. There are no knights on their side. They're surely going to lose, though. Actually, they're catching my army there. You know what? Actually, I kind of want to run absolutely everyone into the stack. I thought that rising up peasants would always siege down their home territory first. That seemed not to be the case. More peasants have risen up. Wow, it's 5,000 dudes now. It's absurd. So we're going to need the people from over here after all. Let's go ahead and get the boats again. And happily we have enough boats waiting for us to move the entire army at once, I believe. Oh, I still have a waypoint set up for boat spawn. I forgot about that. So I want to get rid of the fleet rally points, because all the boats are going to go away from their ports. We don't need them to do that. You all load in. And 5,000 peasants. Still no knights. I don't quite know how to compare our strong, heavy infantry versus these armies of peasants wielding pitchforks. I mean, so much for me in CK2 is just, do I have more numbers? If so, I'm going to smash them into the enemy army. If I don't have enough numbers, I don't smash it in. Oh gosh, really? Well, this is a striking thing. Oh gosh, really? Well, this is a striking thing. Really? King William III has given up the ghost at age 36. He died of poor health. I really wonder what that was. A zealous man, he fought for the glory of God against the heathens in one of the greatest holy wars of recent history. I'm amazed people don't recall that he was called the Black. I guess, what have you done for us recently? At least he also died as a true Christian, not excommunicated anymore. I'm surprised his health went low. I don't think he had any diseases, but he must have. Again, I'm so glad he was this Q diplomacy. It's wonderful. All right, here we go, friends. King William IV. Never caring for the word of the priest, many fear William's rule will come to an early end as God smites him. So many brothers and sisters hate him. Well, so be it. We have an heir. It's our brother, Prince Pharamond. He's also married to a genius, correct? Yeah, he is actually quick and married to a genius woman. Where our current king is sturdy and cynical and gregarious, married to a genius, who is uncouth, diligent, chaste, and deceitful. Chaste is not okay. Chaste lowers fertility. We can't have that. I'm going to change our focus to having some babies. Put on a family for now. Also gives more health, which I appreciate. And then our ambition is, I don't know. Should our ambition be to go ahead and have a kid? Probably. Take a friend. Oh. Let's go groom an heir. I can't believe that William III managed to have his kid reach the correct age and then immediately died. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Okay, we're actually over domain cap right now. Is that because we have no one on the council? I bet that is what the issue is. So, let's see. Are there any large vassals we really want on the council right now? You are. We have only a 10 stewardship. Best steward here is a depressed person with consumption. He is a duke. He's at a 15 in stewardship. You know what? We're going to put out a classified ad. We're going to call for any man in the world who is good in stewardship and good with God. Though our king is not necessarily interested in godliness, I'll see what we can do. So we'll join the court. 19 here, Diego, the spymaster of Asturias, wants to come. 31 years old, a proud military man as well. Come on down, friend. Join the court, won't you? Put you onto the stewardship. And then our chaplain we need also. Got a 15, the Bishop of St. Peter's. You know what? Sure. You can serve on the council for now. And is that new chaplain doing what I want him to do? Probably not. Let's see. He's princely. Hunting apostates down. Not right now. Instead, culture tech, please. Okay, what a shocking time for a break in the kingdom. I think we'll be okay. I mean, the vassals are going to be troublesome, of course, but we maintained all of our king's money, and he still has huge armies, but the vassals are kind of cranky. I mean, happily, he is not a tyrant in the way his father was. Nevertheless, he does still have the foreign conqueror issue, and he also has the issue of being a very short reign, and everyone hated his father. For the next 15 or so years, we have to deal with everyone hating his father. We don't want him on the battlefield right now. He's actually not that good at combat, for one, but also he is just very unlikely to do anything good on the battlefield. Okay, is France still in this war? Did we lose? I don't know if we lost our alliances in that moment. I mean, there's still raised armies coming to help us. Denmark's being sieged down. Why is Denmark being sieged down? I'm guessing France is in multiple wars right now. Is that correct? Yeah, so France is actually fighting against the Denmarkians because they are not good Catholics. Boo, boo, boo. Well, you are. I'm guessing your liege lord, though, is excommunicated. Yeah, there he is. Found by the Pope and excommunicated. Hell of a way to go. Okay, so I need to set up new alliances with our big friends. So, hello, Spider France. Unrich Pact, please. Yes. Cool. We had to wait for that to go through. Our other friends were the Holy Roman Emperor had a large vassal. Maybe it was in Lothringia. Let's see, your heir is unmarried. Be interested in borrowing one of my sisters. He's 4. Give him if 2 quick ones. Give him the younger one. Yes, take matrilineally? No, of course not. That's fine, though. Okay, so with that betrothal set up, we can then get a relationship with Lothringia. And then, can we get one with the Holy Roman Emperor also? He has many, many children. His eldest heir is unmarried, in fact. I doubt he'll buy one of my young sisters, but we'll see. A 5-year-old, perhaps? Yes! Okay, cool. We're inserting ourselves into all of the houses of Europe simultaneously. Okay, wait a moment. Mysterious Jewish man has offered his services at the court. He's well versed in feudal court intrigue and the past is both a mercenary and a spy as well. He can be trusted. He can very well prove to be an indispensable asset on the court. He's very good as a spy master. He just likes it a little bit. For reasons that involve our being an infidel, etc. He is greedy and lustful. Random men saying, let me be your spy master. I just don't know how I feel about that. Welcome to the court anyway. Glad to have you here. Okay, this is the HRE. Can we get our alliance now? Glorious. Glorious. And Lothringia, which I don't really need because his lord's involved, or her lord's involved, but fine. More alliance is good. Has France given my message back on the non-aggression pact yet? Nope, 10 days there. Okay. I was waiting for a message for the new steward to show up here soon. There's our alliance. Okay. Let's call in Stop the Pretenders. Lothringia will come also. With our current scat of cash, let's go ahead and ask for the Pope to come crown our king. So I want to... Oh, can you not call for crowning lot war? Or his coronation? It must be at peace. Alright, we'll have to hold on that for moments. France gives non-aggression. Will they have alliance also? Gosh, they will. Alright, we're going to be in very good shape up here in England. Until that time, until such time we have to leave our islands and head down into Europe. We have problems then. Until then, though, we're doing just fine. So... Heinrich Selan is no longer participant in the Prince Hugh's claim on England because his liege joined. So yeah, we can't have Franconia as a combatant if the HRE is involved. So the HRE is involved right now, which I appreciate immensely. No, we can't have Lothringia join because they left because the league involved. That's fine. Message from Humarium. The Basilius of the Byzantine Empire wants to have our mother get married to a prince. What? So the Byzantine Empire is elective right now, but this will potentially give us an alliance with the Byzantines also. If they want to buy Mom. I mean, Mom is quick. Sure, I mean, she was super fertile, but she's 37. They're marrying a 37-year-old to a 15-year-old? Not because she's a stats queen, which I appreciate. So, we accept. Now, will you give me an alliance off of that? No. Oh, let's a temporary title. That's marry him into a revolt. Wait, must not hold a temporary title. What am I missing? It's the Byzantine what? Oh, he's the Basilius of the Byzantine Empire and leader of the Byzantine revolt. I don't understand that. he appears to be the emperor. He's not a revolutionary anymore, but he still has his tag of being revolutionary. We'll check on that in a little bit, I guess, and see what happens. Okay, this is the army of Hugh arriving. We're gonna leave that for France to deal with. I think we're going to march into... They have so many troops. Alright, let's go and raise our vassals' army. I said I was going to do it, but I don't feel confident about our ability to win this otherwise. Whoops, did not hold on the right key for stopping spawning in problematic areas. We're going to lose a battle very quickly there. Everyone goes to Oxford, and we'll win from there. I'll put our vassal armies away. And then we'll go deal with what's happening on the mainland. It'll be just great, I'm sure. Lost at Bedford. Down. Down. Okay, so is France coming? Someone's coming. They're all on the way. Sure, it'll be fine. Alright, the army's now big enough to probably win this, so let's march on in. We need one more general, or not general, one more commander, rather. Let's get one more commander, please. Or perhaps more than one. Oh gosh, 45-year-old Duke, a genius, very good at battle. And some lower-level people also. We could probably hire more from across Christendom, but for now, that is fine. And I'll put some on the flank here. You are a siege leader, already on the field. There's a genius out there. Hopefully does not die. We'll see, we'll see. Everyone else join in. Here we go. Yeah, we're gonna win that pretty handily, I believe. Okay. These smaller armies I should pull back just in case Hugh's host decides to join on in. Various allies are joining this large stack here. Okay. We captured a Bedforder Peasant Revolt's leader. That is perfect. Peasant Revolt is done. Good job, team. Does the Peasant Revolt leader have any money at all? Seems unlikely. Hey, he does, actually. No, he doesn't. The Count has money. The Peasant Revolt fellow, I have a valid reason to offload his head. Offload his head. Good stuff. Have we not yet gotten the steward candidate to show up? Maybe he came in and I didn't actually realize it. Looks right there. Alright, so with that, we should be back to 6/6 domain size. Apparently not. We're still under, and I can't change my focus. We just became family a bit ago. For 31 stewardship. Isn't that enough for a 6 domain size? I guess not. I guess not. Well, we've fallen in love with our wife. Hopefully get a bunch of children very quickly. It'd be great. And I think we go ahead and cross the channel now. Start putting away armies also we're not going to use. Make all the vassals happier. Though how few troops these vassals are given. Or giving us, rather. Only 100 or so from each county. Not so good. Okay, I want to get all of our boats here. Move the whole stack over at once. There's just aggressively sieging on Rouen. Actually, might not even need the armies from the north. It's only about 5,000. They have heavies and lights both. Again, to avoid being foolish, let's go march on across. Better to win with overwhelming numbers than with too few. Or say to lose with too few. I don't think you can win with too few. Our wife is pitifully ill. Call the court physician. Can't have her die. She's a genius. She hasn't given me a baby yet. A runny nose there. I'm sure she'll be just fine. Okay. Let's all unload. I think I'm gonna go ahead and, yeah. Everyone goes in now. Stop that siege. We're getting river crossing here also. Which I should be a little worried about. Oh gosh, people are running ahead. I appreciate my allies rushing in right away to try to protect the my territory, but that's kind of foolish also. Let's probably haven't seen more people from the HRE coming over. Must be busy with other tasks right now. It's probably relying on vassals, right? They can't quite be trusted. Alright, we're gonna move the... let's wait till the siege down half. No, so bring us in half actually, and send half of the army after Hugh. And then leave the main, or the smaller army back behind at Rouen. We finished up some buildings also. We should continue building as we can. Consistently. As long as we have money in our pockets, just pulling in more and more building would be great. A larger castle town for more taxes also. I'll be fairly sure not to build up only holdings that go as troops. We need to get money coming in also. Also, I hope the Barony of Fulham, how'd that happen? Must have just inherited it. Let's find that and give it away. Fulham is in Middlesex. We'll say... Oh, this is our new castle? Oh, our new castle's already done. I didn't realize that happened quite so quickly, but cool. Make it a vassal for us. And hopefully it's improved quickly. Oh, it actually just happened there. We just got the castle holding its finished building in Middlesex. I'm going to try very hard not to sell... give away one of my other provinces. I want to hold on to all of them just to keep ourselves in good shape. But being over our domain size, I believe makes for cranky vassals. Is that right? Let's find a vassal and see. Are you a cranky vassal that have too many holdings? Main too big. -10 penalty. Yeah, can't really help with that right now. Only have the 2 duchies, though, correct? Yeah, Normandy and Bedford, both. Nothing more than that. Someone's sneaking around downstairs. It's Nigel of Godwin, some random kid. Let's make him cruel. Let's make him cruel for now. Makes the vassals hate us more, but do more damage. No, let's not be cruel. Let's be a good guy. I don't know. Every single time I think, you know what I'm going to do this playthrough? I'm going to be a big old jerk. It never actually happens. A blessing is passed. Herlin the Vengeful. Now, true Catholic, virtuous exemplar for us all. I was kind of hoping our prior king would be able to become venerated also by the church, but it didn't quite happen, despite his being so full of piety at his death. A sharp pain in the tum-tum caused to clutch our stomach. I can't have a dead king again. Oh gosh. Our doctor says extensive medical knowledge, 27 learning, means he's fairly certain we have the cancer. Must follow his instructions. To rid you of your ailments, the Duke ordered us to sleep hanging upside down for a couple days. It will rebalance you, he assured you. You feel like a bat. It did nothing. That counts as a treatment, yeah? So we can't do another treatment for a time. We're gonna chase the Pretender army very far away. The Shattered Retreat mechanic is just kind of silly sometimes how far they're going. I mean, they're afraid of me. They're running. They're attritioning terribly because of being in pagan lands, I'm guessing? Is that the issue? I'm not sure what the issue was there. Some mischief this way. Patrol happening. This is with the Byzantine Prince. Okay. It's still the case that the person he's married to is showing as the leader of the Byzantine revolt, despite also being the emperor. I thought those were mutually exclusive. You couldn't be both simultaneously, but apparently that guy says yes you can. Alright, this is the person married to the HRE. Make her a intriguing person also. Hopefully able to cause a scene, cause problems for the emperor. And where are they going? Where are they going? We're trying to run away even farther into HRE. They're actually going to come right to us, right? So we married our mother off. We still cannot get an alliance here because he's a temporary title ruler. Maybe once his son inherits, we can get a relationship there. His son is unlanded currently, so we can't ask for alliance, but eventually we will. I hope. Hey, we see treatment now. Alright. Get our king healed up. Duke Radoslav of Somerset says you follow instructions to combat food poisoning you suffer from. What? Wasn't it the cancer? To relieve you of your worst ailments, Duke Radoslav says you spend time in prayer. That was a good treatment. God be praised. So that 27 doctor is doing it. There we go. Okay, real quick. This is shenanigans. The symptoms that have troubled you lately were signs of something much, much worse. You have the cancer. Alas and alack. Hopefully it's not really, really bad cancer. We'll see. The physician comes back one more time for several types of treatment. We're going to say at least you know what you're doing. Don't do anything unreasonable, please. Duke Radoslav lowered his hand into a bucket, made us eat a little fish. Feel better. Fishy treatment, but better anyway. Okay. Finally, we're catching Prince Yu's host. Hopefully wipe him out entirely here. Been a while chasing around. Yeah, this will be a fairly easy victory. Our commanders are... their commanders are pretty good also. But we have the overwhelming majority. Also, we're at 100% war score. I wonder how long we've been there. I bet we unsieged our capital, and this chasing has not been necessary at all. But time to end the war. It's time to get that victory and stop chasing them around. Offer the peace. Thanks for the help. Alright, our brother is in prison now. So I am curious, if we were to ask our brother for money to get out of jail, would he give it to us, and then would he stay out of trouble? Our brother Hugh, we could banish him and seize his money. You know what? Let's do it. Off we go. Away you go. Actually, we're going to banish a bunch of these people and get money off of them. I wonder if banishing people counts as you've been shameful. He's got a ton of money via it. Let's take a vassal and see they're very cranky that I've banished important people, including my cousin or uncle or whoever it was. How do you feel about me? No new problems. Okay, we are uncrowned, though, at peace. So time to call for the Pope once more. Only the Pope is fit to put my Burger King crown on my head. Let's do that. Let's see how it goes in next episode. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you again real soon, everybody.